Hi, welcome to the other 167. For a short meditation today, let us turn to the small book of Esther in the Old Testament of Bible. Esther chapter 4 verse 16. I will go to the king even though it is against the law, and if I perish, I perish. These are the words of Queen Esther of Persia. She was a Jew, she was an orphan brought up by her cousin Mordecai. The great emperor Xerxes of Persia, when he looked out for a queen, many girls were brought in, but he was attracted to Esther and married, but she did not reveal her nationality. There is a powerful official in the palace called Haman. Haman saw that Mordecai would not kneel down or pay him respect. He was enraged. Having learned who Mordecai's people were, he scorned the idea of killing only Mordecai. Instead, Haman looked for a way to destroy all Mordecai's people, the Jews, throughout the whole kingdom of Xerxes. So this was the plot that Haman had in his mind to destroy all the Jews, and he comes to the king and tells him, chapter 3 verse 8, there is a certain people dispersed among the peoples in all the provinces of your kingdom, who keep themselves separate. Their customs are different from those of all other people, and they do not obey the king's laws. It's not in the king's best interest to tolerate them. If it pleases the king, let a decree be issued to destroy them. When this request was made, the king, without giving much thought, issued a decree to destroy all the Jews. And Mordecai hears this, and tore his clothes, and he was in sackcloth. The whole of Jewish people in the land of province of Susa, they wailed and mourned and wept. Esther came to know, and he sends word to Mordecai saying, unless the king summons, nobody can go to the king and make a request. But unless the king extends the gold scepter to them and spares their lives. And here Mordecai sends the word to Esther again. If you remain silent, he says to Esther, if you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance for the Jews will arise from another place, but you and your family will perish. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. What Mordecai says that God has placed you in this royal position to face such a time as this. And then Esther realizes, and she says, gather all the people and all the Jews who are in Susa and fast for me, and I will also, and my attendant also will fast as you do. And then I will go to the king. On the third day, when Esther went to the king palace in front of the king's hall. The king was sitting on his royal throne in the hall facing the entrance. When he saw Queen Esther standing in the court, he was pleased with her and held out to her the gold scepter that was in his hand. So Esther approached and touched the tip of the scepter. And Queen Esther makes the request to king, please come to a banquet I have prepared. So in the banquet, she reveals the plot that Haman made to destroy all the Jews. King Xerxes issues another decree to spare the lives of all the Jews. Haman the wicked was put to death. The 3 points I would like to bring out from this. 1. God is sovereign. No weapon forged against God's people will prevail. God is sovereign to direct all that we think are important and seemingly insignificant. 2. We should do good. We should do good. In chapter 3 of Proverbs, verse 27, do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to act So should we take risk? Yes, we should take risk to do good. And chapter 21 it says also, to do what is right and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. God is sovereign. In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water that he channels towards all who please him. That's verse 1 of chapter 21. Third point, we should pray before taking any such step. Esther prayed, the people prayed, and God delivered. So let's be prayerful. Let's be courageous to do good. God is sovereign. He will help and deliver whatever trouble we are in. Because He is sovereign and good. May God bless us with these words to do good courageously and to be prayerful and to please God in all that we do. Thank you. May God bless you.